Hello, Aviator Nation, and welcome back to another virtual tour brought to you by me, Mr. Little. Let's jump right into this awesome tour on ancient Egypt along the Nile. First off, as you've probably already done, you've opened Google Slides, as you see here on the back page there, and you're watching this video of me giving you some virtual directions. On this tour, you are going to be using Google Earth, and there's going to be a link on the first slide in which to bring up this. This is Google Earth. If you've never used Google Earth, it is really awesome, but it is extremely CPU intensive. And what that means is you need to close out a lot of your tabs on your Chromebook. So if some of you have like more than 5 tabs open, you need to delete them down to just having your Google Slides up and Google Earth up. That's it. And the reason I say that is because that way you'll have a smooth experience. It does use a lot of your computer power and internet wave bandwidth to give you this experience. And so to have a better experience, have 2 tabs open, your Egypt tour and your Google Earth. I'll give you a second or two to delete all the tabs. Awesome. After you've done that, you will see on the tour of the Nile here, there's like 8 stops, 7 total, but the first one is the Nile River. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can literally click on the Nile River and it will bring it up. I like to click the present mode. It's just, for me, it looks better and a little bit more smoother experience. And so you can see as it zooms in here on this beautiful Delta Nile, you can see, I'm going to move my video feed over here. You can see the top part of the Nile, and along the Nile, you get the satellite image, all the greenery, even though Egypt's in the middle of the desert, all this greenery around it. And that's one reason why the ancient Egyptians love this area, and that's where they flourish because of the fertile banks of the Nile River. So along the way, you're going to be doing some reading, and they're really short paragraphs, like 1 to 2, 3 paragraphs at the most, and they're really short, and there'll be some vocabulary at the end of it. So along each stop, you'll read. It might have you click on a video. It might have you zoom in on the map. There might be something where it's writing your reading comprehension question. So again, along the way, everything's going to be in order with stop 1, stop 1 again, stop 2 with the pyramids of Giza. When you get to, for instance, like the pyramids of Giza, and you can see here, there's a table of contents. Can kind of click through it. It's going to zoom in. I want to show you a couple cool things about Google Earth. So once you're there, like Google Maps, you can zoom in on it, like because it's got really awesome satellite imagery. Another thing you can do too is click the 3D imagery. It's going to give you a 360-degree tour of a particular object that you want to look at, which is pretty cool. You can click here on the little guy. You can drop them anywhere you'd like. Say here, and it will also zoom in and show you what that person would see from the ground. There we go. Is that awesome? Really cool stuff here. Do a 360-degree tour, and it's like you're at ancient Egypt. It's awesome. Look at that. There's that guy. That guy's getting the tour. What's up, people? Really awesome stuff here. So along the way, you're going to be answering questions and clicking through the virtual tour. This virtual tour is going to take you 3 days. So take your time. Just don't blast through this. Take your time, aviators, as you are experiencing this. Explore, click around things. You're allowed to go off the grid and check out some things around each one of these stops. I think you'll really enjoy it. When you're done with the tour, make sure you've got everything filled out and then turn this into Google Classroom. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Aviators, Mr. Little, out. You guys have a great lesson.